Okay, folks, here's a quick review of the Captain America figure that was produced by Hasbro as a part of the Return of Marvel Legends line of products. I bought this online at BigBadToyStore.com for $11.99. Now, before I begin the review, I wanted to take a moment and comment on the transaction with Big Bad Toy Store. They shipped promptly, and I was very impressed with the attention given to properly packing the figure for shipment, as well as the sturdiness of the shipping box. So I would like to thank them publicly for a great transaction, and I look forward to ordering from them again soon. Alright, when I first got Captain America out of his blister pack, I really liked what I saw. This is just a wonderfully sculpted rendition of Bucky Barnes as Captain America. Excellent attention to detail was present all over this figure in the face, body, and costume. And there are even veins popping out in various spots throughout this costume as well. I also like the metallic sheen of the costume, which I think is very pleasing to the eye. And I don't see any paint application errors on this figure either. Now, some reviewers, they have noted a difference in the color of the mask to the rest of the costume. I'm happy to report that I didn't have that issue with my figure, thankfully. So let me pause here and I'll zoom in and give you a closer look. Now, I did find a few negatives. Initially, all the joints on this figure were pretty much frozen when I first opened the package, but that was easily fixed. However, there is a clicking sound when I'm moving this figure's arms, which I will admit may not be a big deal to some people, but personally I would have liked the shoulder joints on this figure to move quietly without the incessant clicking. Alright, Captain America came with the following 4 accessories, so let me pan down and I'll show you what they are. First up, he came with this Desert Eagle handgun, which I presume is the .357 Magnum version of it. I like this gun, but I found myself wishing for a little more detailing on the sculpting. Next up, he came with this combat knife. It appears to be a hybrid of a Tanto knife blade crossed with what appears to be a K-bar knife handle. It's most definitely not a Bowie knife, as some other reviewers have said. Alright, next up, here is Captain America's iconic shield. Now, like the Commander Rogers shield, it has a folding clasp on the back, as you can see, right here. And this allows you to store the shield on the figure's back. No paint errors are on it, and it also has nice detailing showing the rivets and other aspects of its construction. Turn this over again, let you get another look at this at the iconic shield. Okay, finally, here is the Arnim Zola Build-A-Figure piece, his right leg. I don't know if I should call it an accessory, but I wanted to show it to you nonetheless. Okay, back to the figure itself. What I'll do now is a quick 360 of this figure and let you see what he looks like from all sides. So here he is from the front. Here he is from the left. Here he is from the rear. From the right-hand side, and finally here we are once again from the front. So overall, I like this figure quite a bit. I'm quite happy with him, and I like the overall attention to detail on the costume and its overall presentation. My only complaints are the initial stiffness of the joints, which I was able to fix, and the incessant clicking when I moved the shoulder joints and the lack of detailing on some of the accessories, notably the Desert Eagle handgun. However, I do feel the negatives are fairly minor, and therefore I will give this figure a very high recommendation. If you see him, pick him up and add him to your Marvel collection. Alright, so on that note, take care and stay tuned for my next review. Have a good one.